everyone, welcome back to the Makisode YouTube channel. How are you today? It is back to being scorching hot in my neck of the woods. Yeah, so if you can, 1,000 showers a day might help. All right, so while we're here, we want to walk you through how we made one of our bespoke pieces. Yeah, so this shirt right here, could call it a summer inspired shirt, a summer themed shirt. You can wear it. You can dress it up. Yeah, and you can dress it down. Yeah, we made it from the shell stitches, and then double crochet stitches essentially. Single crochet stitches here for the bottom bands and the collar right there. Yeah, so single crochet stitches here for the pockets, and then a mix of stitches for the garland. All right, so but before I tell you how we made this beautiful masterpiece, I'm going to walk you through how to be a part of our family. So if you are new here, go subscribe to our YouTube channel. On a weekly basis, we bring you brand new videos. If those videos walk you through how we made one of our bespoke pieces, they walk you through us demystifying what one celebrity or another wore by working in variation of it. And then we also simplify patterns, we modify patterns, we inspire you on all the many possibilities of crochet. So do go subscribe, right? We have our galleries up on Instagram for our wedding day apparel. We have those at Makisode Weddings. And then for our corporate casuals and accessories, we have those at Makisode Models. Do well to like, do well to follow us, do well to like, do well to leave a nice comment, and do well to share our content. All right, so back to this beautiful shirt, right? You can call it a summer shirt. You can call it a fan shirt. So, oh yeah, you give it a name, Garland. Yeah, I think I'll name this one Garland. Maybe we'll name it Garland. All right, so what did we do? We walked a long rectangle from the armpit region all the way to the base. All right, so we walked upward. I need to open this up so that you can see the pattern clearly. So we walked upward from the base to the armpit region. Look at that stitch right there. You have double crochet stitches, say 4 double crochet stitches with a chain in between. That's the design right there. And then they are all parted by a double crochet stitch. Very simple. So 4 double crochet stitches two separated by a chain and another 2, and then it's a double crochet stitch. Double crochet stitches all form a post, so all of the double crochet stitches are going to be going on top of each other. That's how this pattern was made. Okay, so we made that a very long rectangle from all around. You're going to be measuring the widest part of the individual's body, and then you add a few, maybe about 2 inches or 3 inches, because the shirt doesn't have to be a hugger. All right, so we didn't want the shirt to be a hugger, so add a few inches to that. So yeah, you work that minus the 1 inch that's going to form this button flap. All right, so remember that you're going to be working all of that minus 1 inch. All right, so yeah, that being done, we now divided the rectangle into 3. This back here, and then the front flaps. So we now continued walking up the back. You can see that the back looks as if we didn't stop at all. So you walk up the back all the way to the shoulder, right there, to the neckline / shoulder. And then the front part, of course, divide that into 2. Yeah, there's a division there. We walked up to the shoulder. Remember that here, because you want a nice enough room for the neck and head, you're going to have to create reductions. So I'm going to fold this way. You can see the reductions right there. Let me lift this up. Reductions, right? So when you have about we had about 1, 2, 3, 4 rows left. We started working the reductions into that part right there. Do the same for this side before you join at the shoulders. So after joining at the shoulders, we now worked the sleeves. The sleeves were worked separately. So you had panels, like rectangular panels, and then we sewed that onto the body of the shirt. Same thing, both sleeves. And then we worked the flaps, the button flaps. All right, remember right, to know what parts how the male button flaps work and how the female button flaps work, so that you do not make a mistake when you're creating, deciding which flap carries your buttonholes. All right, so yeah, so these were the flaps. We worked them in single crochet stitches, 5 rows of each on each side. Okay, yeah, and then we work the collar. The collar we worked in single crochet stitches, increasing a stitch per row, right, to achieve this angular look. Yeah, increase 1 stitch per row, 1 stitch per row. You could choose to increase at the beginning of the row, or you could choose to increase at the end of the row. The choice is yours. So we had this even angle. Yeah, we didn't want it to be too steep. If you want a steeper collar, you can increase 2 increases every row. That's your choice. All right, so that was done. We now edged the bases. The bases include the bases of the sleeves and the base of the shirt. All right, what did we do? Just 3 rows of double crochet stitches, but into the post. All right, so we did that post, double crochet post stitches, right? We worked 3 front posts. It's a 1 back post, 3 front posts, just to give it a different, give it that mix instead of the usual front post, back post, front post, back post. In this case, we did 3 front posts, 1 back post, 3 front posts, 1 back post, and then of course when we come back around, it's going to be 3 back posts and 1 front post, just so that this front, where you want it to bulge, stays bulgy. Did the same for the lower base, and then we had attachments. This is something rare, right, to add attachments to the shirt. So this little pocket right here, we added it to the base of the left flap, and then we added this garland. Right, there's a video on how this garland was worked and how it was attached. It's you can find that separately in our tips and tricks folder. Yeah, all of that is there, and even how we worked the patterns, all of that, we put those in our tips and tricks folder. All right, but this is essentially how we work this shirt. You want to know what inspired this shirt? You can check that out in our demystifying crochet folder. I don't know if you know the guy called SHAWN Mendes, but this is a variation of one of SHAWN Mendes' crochet shirts, right? We have a video on that too, how we demystified what SHAWN Mendes wore, made a variation of it. So yeah, all of the different techniques are also sort of worked in there. Yeah, little slips and little slips of those techniques. Okay, so that's about it. Shirts come together, you clean it up nicely, and then this is what you have. Beautiful. You can work this up in any size. Just remember measurements, to take the measurement from the shoulder. Yeah, how long you want the shirt to be from the shoulder to wherever it is you want the shirt to stop. You're also going to want to take the measurement of the widest part of the individual's body plus a few. The armhole depth, you're going to want to take the measurement of that. The biceps, you're going to want to take a measurement of that. And you're also going to want to determine how long you want the sleeve to be, because that's also another measurement you're going to have to take. So that's it on the whole. Generally, it's a beautiful shirt. I hope you attempt to work this out and let us know what your results were. This shirt is super easy to make, yeah, for intermediate levels and advanced levels. However, if you are busy, you don't have the time to work this shirt, you can totally reach out to us and we will do it for you for a little token. All right, so let us know if you want to learn or you want us to make it for you. We are here for you. Let us know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to